Hi, I'm Richard Weber out here at the court at the cottage at Springhouse Gardens and the barn at Springhouse. And I was just wanting to tell you a little bit more about why we do annual flowers here. And you might remember that an annual flower is one that you would have to plant every year. And a lot of our customers say, well, why do I want to plant flowers every year when I can plant something that comes back every year? Well, the main reason is that annual flowers are going to give you color from the first time that you plant them in May all the way to the first frost, if you choose them properly. So something like this artist blue ageratum is going to bloom from spring until the first frost. So are the begonias. So are most of the other traditional annual flowers like impatiens and sun patience and cleome and different things like that. They've been bred to continually bloom from the time you plant them in the spring until the very first frost. So that is the main reason. A perennial is, there's no way a perennial's going to give you that much color. And if you wanted to plant perennials for color from spring to frost, you'd have to plant a bunch of different ones, and they come in and out of bloom. It only lasts maybe 3 to 4 to 5 weeks. So perennials, you usually need a lot more area if you're really wanting to have lots of color, and they require a lot more maintenance. So that might be one of those reasons that you would still come out to our garden center or any local garden center and pick out annual flowers. The other reason that's kind of fun to plant annuals is that you get to change the color every year. You're not locked in to whatever color scheme that you pick for a particular area. So this area, I've started planting some things. One of the things you have to do, you want to plant them properly. We've talked a little bit in previous episodes about proper planting techniques, and those are all what you'd have to do here. Don't plant them too deep, amend the soil, make sure that you're picking plants for the right amount of sun, the type of shade, sun or shade, and the type of soil that you have. But the other thing is that these are going to require a lot of water starting off. So you can tell this one's wilting a little bit. I've always got to have a watering can available. You really don't want these newly planted plants to stress too awful much. So if you have an irrigation system, that's the ultimate in lower maintenance and taking care of annual and perennial plantings. So plant them at the proper and recommended spacing, pick color schemes that you like, pick the plants for the right amount of sun or shade, and then make sure you water them frequently until they get rooted in. And those are some of the basics of why you might plant a bunch of annuals in an area like this so you can enjoy them all the rest of the season. So if you have more questions, come out and see us at Springhouse Gardens. We're at 185 West Catnip Hill Road in Nicholasville. And you can also find us on the web at springhousegardens.com and like us on Facebook and Instagram.